Hello, it's me. I actually have no clue what I'm doing, but that's fine. We're just gonna wing it. This is something that I've been wanting to do for the last year. I was not motivated and I was like, no, I'll put it off. But that's what I said yesterday. So we're not gonna put it off and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna do this. And I kind of just had to work myself up to do it. So we're doing it. And I think the whole point of me wanting to actually start a YouTube channel just to make videos that I wish I had. People, I think, try and really portray a second life, and I don't want to do that. I just want to be me. I want to open up about mental health, and I want to open up about just daily life and what it's actually like. I'm sure most of you know my husband and I know a lot of people are gonna want to see him. So he'll be in a few videos and a lot of people have a lot of questions about how we met and everything. So I think we're just gonna touch on everything and see where this YouTube world takes us. And I'm actually so excited, so excited. I've had the camera for like a year and a half. I've had ring lights. I just got a brand new ring light. I've had this stuff, but I haven't been all up here, I think. So we aren't going to let our mind take over anymore. Me and you. We're gonna do this and we're gonna get up, and we're gonna find motivation, and we're gonna do things together. Maybe I can be that push in the morning that I wish I had. Because sometimes it's just too easy to lay in bed all day and order food. But yeah, so I think there's just a lot of questions that people have, and I don't want to be that girl like, oh, I had so many questions. But honestly, I think people are just very curious about how me, a Florida girl, has ended up in Scotland, what we do when it's not lockdown. We're not in full lockdown. Here in the UK, we are still in tier 4. with no light at the end of the tunnel. So we're gonna try and make our own light, okay? Maybe this ring light is my light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe starting a YouTube channel is the light at the end of my tunnel, because I think it's just non-existent right now. So yeah, this is gonna be a whole learning curve together. I want to be as transparent as possible. I want to be the friend you need in dark times. I want to be all of that for you, because sometimes that's just what we need, and that's okay. So we're gonna learn all about this together, and we're gonna maybe grow together, maybe motivate each other, because I think we could all use a little bit of that right now. I think moving forward, maybe just let me know what else you'd want to see. But yeah, to start, my name's Brandy Lynn. What's the word? Like biological name? My maiden name. Brandy Lynn, maiden name Somer. Now Brandy Lynn McDonald. May 9th to be exact, I'll be 25. I grew up in Clearwater, Florida. I would say Seminole, Florida, but no one knows where that is, so I say Clearwater because that's 15 minutes away. I love dogs. I would, if I could do anything in the world, I would adopt all dogs and just have a big open land and take care of them and play with them all day. That would be my dream. I loved to travel, and I had before I met Nikki, a recent found love for cruises. So I loved going on cruises, and me and my mom went together, and we went, just me and her went to the Bahamas on a cruise and had the time of our lives. And I would say 2017 was the start of a really, really bad lifestyle choice. I got out of a super toxic relationship in, I think at the beginning of 2017, like mid 2017. And after that, I just used that as an excuse to just go completely downhill. All I did was go out and drink and party and go to clubs, and I was so lost, like 100% lost. After high school graduation, I graduated in 2014. after that, I was in another really toxic relationship. Yeah, I wasn't doing too hot before I met Nikki. And we were together for 4 years, and then when we broke up, I just jumped into another toxic relationship. Didn't learn. Was in that for about 3 years, and then just went downhill. And didn't take care of myself at all, and I think that's actually where my mental health actually took the biggest plummet, was after that. So I tried my best to pick myself up after all of that, and I actually went on a girls' cruise with just me and some girlfriends, and went to Mexico, partied, had fun, and then the very last night of the cruise, mind you, this cruise was supposed to be like a no boy cruise, like we're just gonna go out and live our single life, and then we met Nikki the last night of the cruise, and he was actually singing all, like the whole, he obviously did like the entertainment for the whole cruise in the casino bar. And then the last night of the cruise, we were like drunk and bored, and like, oh, where's the party at? And he's like, the crew bar. And we're like, can we go? And he's like, no. And we actually ended up just talking for hours and hours, and he missed the crew bar. And yeah, the rest is history, really. I think that's a whole different video in itself, but after that, my life just took a huge turnaround. We traveled, I flew to Scotland, he flew to Florida, we went to Mexico, we went to Key West, we did a lot of stuff, and my life just turned around from there. And God knew I needed him, because I don't know where I would have ended up if I just kept going down that path. So we can all relate to that, I'm sure, at some point or another. If you hear lots of noise, we live right on a main street, so there's always noise, people yelling, cars driving by, ambulances and all that. But I think my main goal in all of this is just to be that person when you're feeling down or you need to just be entertained, to get your mind taken off of things. I want to be that person for you, because we all need that person sometimes. I promise my life is way more interesting when we're not in lockdown, but when we are in lockdown, which we are, things aren't that interesting. So hopefully I can just be the motivation to even get up and make your bed some days. We can all get through this together. I'm sure I have people watching from Florida and Scotland, which I'm lucky enough to say that I do have quite a wide variety of people. I mainly focus on my Instagram right now, and I just post stories and keep people involved, and I've managed to grow my following to nearly 10,000. So I figured, why not do a YouTube channel where I can sit down and actually talk, and people can get to know me and actually see me rather than just 15-second videos, and see what my life is actually like, because it can be pretty interesting. There's never really a dull moment, even in lockdown. So we'll just see where this goes, and hopefully you guys stick around and want to see a little bit more of my life and what we get up to. Especially never a dull moment with Nikki, ever. So hopefully we can get through this, and you guys push me to keep making more videos, and I can push you guys to keep watching them and stay motivated and get a hold of life. In the beginning of the very first lockdown, we were on a massive health kick. We worked out, we did insanity every single day, we were on diets and fit, and now this one we're like just totally opposite. Totally opposite. And that's okay. That's fine, because it's okay not to feel motivated right now, but we are gonna push to be motivated. It's okay to have bad days, but we're gonna strive for good days, and hopefully we can just be friends and we can hang out and talk more, because that's what we all need, I think. You guys can just let me know what other videos you'd like to see, whether it's beauty, whether it's just a day in the life, whether it's chatty get ready with me, whether it's just, I don't know, anything. I'm up for anything. I think that's where it's gonna stay along the lines of, though, just me, being me, doing me things. And obviously Nikki, which I'm sure a lot of you are actually here for, which is fine. That's fine, I get it. This is just it's me talking to you type of video, and we'll see where this goes. So yeah, thanks for listening to me. Oh, okay, that's gotta go.